What's going on, everybody? Frank here for the Bakersfield Gentlemen with some great news to give to you guys. Our good buddy Hack over at Vintage Havana Lounge in Ridgecrest, California has come up with an amazing promotion idea to help us out and to help out Cigars for Warriors. So basically, if you guys have not yet become a supporter of the Bakersfield Gentlemen, by starting May 1st through the rest of the month of May, he is going to match every donation made to Cigars for Warriors. So you sign up to become a supporter for $4.99 a month, he is going to give $4.99 to Cigars for Warriors. So you guys, if you want to help us out and help out Cigars for Warriors, make sure you guys hit that Become a Member link at the top of the page, or when you're commenting on our videos, hit that little teal shield with the heart. Thanks a lot, Hack, for helping us out with this. Hopefully this will help us out and help out Cigars for Warriors. Y'all have a great one.
And there we go. Great American morning to everybody out there. Jeff, how's it going? Oh, wait, I'm retired. Doesn't matter.
Oh, nice.
Matt, how you doing over in YouTube land? Hope everyone's having a great day. Starting off, I know I am. It's already starting to get a little warm here in Bakersfield. The sun is out. Good cigars in hand. It's a great way to start the weekend.
Tell you guys, we are smoking the King is Dead from Caldwell. Tom, how you doing? And this is a guy I've actually been enjoying the last couple of weeks. I've had a couple of these, and I got to say, it's a really good cigar.
Yeah, that it is. It is.
I can't remember the last time I really got into Caldwell all that much, but I was in the shop the other day, and I was trying to pick out something that I haven't really had a whole lot of, and so I was over by the Oliva Serie Viva Milanios and the Viva La Vidas, and I was looking at them. I was like, wow, I haven't had these in a couple of days. Maybe I should pick these up. And then I turned around, and right above, about head level was the Caldwells. So I looked at them, and I was trying to figure out which one I would take. And for whatever reason, the King is Dead kind of just jumped out at me. And so I went with that, and I was really happy with it. So really pleased.
Oh, yeah. Some phenomenal stuff here. We also were looking for, I think we talked about this on the show the other day. We were looking for a cigar, and you could have swore you had it in your shop. So you spend hours and hours rummaging through, thinking about it, thinking, oh, maybe it was over here. The tobacconist who's working that day doesn't know where it's at either. So you end up not getting your La Barba. We wanted to smoke a La Barba.
We did.
But it just did not happen. I'm sure they'll get them in stock again soon enough. We'll try it again then, guys. I just want to see, hope everyone's going to have a great weekend. If you're in Bakersfield, I think as far as, I'm keeping hearing 100 degrees in a lot of places, all the way to Vegas, basically.
For today.
Well, no. Yesterday was too.
No, but I'm saying you're saying the weekend we're going to drop back up to the 80s,
go 90s to 80s. Yeah.
80s.
Fair enough. Yeah.
Chris, how you doing over on YouTube? Thank you for joining us. Also reached out to Viva La Vida guys yesterday. Should be shipping me a shirt today. Awesome. Yeah. So we had a good show yesterday. Unfortunately, Billy's mic kept cutting out. I think it's because they're using those AirPods. So a little hard to hear him. But we had a really nice talk with them yesterday, and they did something really nice for everybody that was watching. Anybody that sent them their info, they're going to try to get them a shirt. So yeah, it was really cool.
Yeah, no, that was awesome. I was not expecting that, and they're just awesome guys already, as you all know out there. If you've heard any of their interviews anywhere, they're just unbelievably amazing.
Yeah.
And the quality they produce is just, it's second to none. It
Absolutely.
really is.
Absolutely.
And I cannot tell you how happy I was. Thank you for setting that up, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
I can't wait to do it again.
Oh, yeah. Billy and Gus, they're awesome. I mean, they're such cool people. So, yeah, anytime we have a chance to get them on, I'd love to do it. And Chris said it's going to be cooler where he's at, too, over in Ohio. So that's good to hear. I'm not a big fan of the heat. I know it's coming. I'm going to have a few months of that. So just doing what I can to be prepared. Got access to several pools and air-conditioned facilities. So I'm just looking forward to that.
Yeah, good job, everyone, surviving that first heat wave of what is not yet summer. What summer starts next month, I believe, right? I think it's like the 20th or something.
Something like that, yeah.
But either way, I am very excited about this weekend because it is the last weekend of the month.
It is.
Which means we're doing some giveaways. We got some giveaways coming your way. We'll post pictures, obviously, soon so you can see what it's going to be. I'm very excited to try this new style of a reverse raffle, basically.
Mm-hmm.
Or what do we call it? A reverse something.
Reverse generator. I don't know.
Yeah, we got to think of a better name for it. I'm sure someone already has.
The reverse cowgirl. I don't know.
Yeah, it could be. I mean, I'm not sure. I'm not positive. I don't know if that's licensed.
But what we're doing this time, guys, is we're gonna have 2 giveaways. One for Patreon. We're gonna have one for the Facebook supporters, and then we'll have a couple for everybody watching. And the way we're gonna set it up is we're gonna do a name generator or winner generator, whatever you want to call it. And everybody who's a Facebook supporter will be in one. And we are gonna go through the names. And as your name is called, you're eliminated. So you want to be the last person not called. And I think that's a lot more fun. It holds up a lot more anticipation than, oh, okay, it's over. One person.
Yeah, I think it's gonna make the show a little better. It'll give us something to do throughout. It'll give everybody an equal footing. No questions. But we might have some questions for other things. I'm not sure.
Yeah, for the people watching live, we'll have questions.
Yeah. Excuse me. But this way, if you're a Facebook member, no knowledge needed. Just you're signed up. You're good to go. And now it's just the luck of the draw.
Yep.
There's nothing else that we could do to influence or to change it. There's no bribing this machine. It is a computer simulator. They don't take checks.
That's right.
Although they take Bitcoin or something I heard, but I'm not all that fancy with my AI technologies.
And if you guys want to get in on that, you guys need to sign up to be Facebook supporters. The only way you guys can get into the extra drawings, extra content, that kind of stuff. Yeah, you got to be supporters. And if you guys sign up to be supporters, by tomorrow morning, you guys will be interested in the drawing. If you do it by Sunday, not only will you be helping us out, but everybody that signs up until Sunday, our good buddy Hack over Vintage Havana is actually going to match that dollar for dollar in a donation for Cigars for Warriors. So if you guys have not yet done so, please take advantage of that. Let's make Hack open up his checkbook, you guys. You pledge us $4.99. We're going to see that when it comes through on the Facebook machine, and then we're going to let Hack know, add another one to the tally, and that's going to get him to have to pay some money. So let's do that.
Yeah. So before Sunday, or get it in by Sunday, you got that that double whammy right there. You're helping out the show, which is a huge help, guys. It really is. And then if you do it again, Sunday, it'll be that $5 donation.
Yep.
Cigars for Warriors. Trifecta right there if you get it in Saturday morning.
Yep.
So you will be entered into this giveaway. We do a little stuff for Facebook and Patreon members throughout the month, but this is really the big time right at the end, that last Saturday show. So this is the perfect time.
Mm-hmm.
Perfect time to sign up.
Yeah, Patreon guys, you guys will be getting a Frankie's Selection Cigar of the Month, and it's not gonna be anything like luxury or smoke-in or anything like that. I'm gonna send you one cigar that I think is really good and that I think you guys should try. Maybe one you've tried before, maybe not. But you guys are going to start getting that at the beginning of the month. And I already have this month, next month picked out. So Tuesday, we should be able to send those out after the show. So you guys should be getting that relatively soon. So if you guys want in on that, you guys got to go over to our Patreon page and sign up for Patreon. Then you'll be entered into that. We also have some more risque photo shoots coming out for our Patreon guys and cigar lovers and alcohol lovers. So those are always a bonus. I know that people like those, and the only way to do it is to sign up for Patreon, guys. So that is what it is. But other than that, you guys, I want to know what your guys' opinion is on Caldwell. You guys love them? You guys hate them? You guys really not smoke them all that often? What do you guys think about Caldwell? Do you have a favorite? Is it something that's always in your humidor? Let us know in the comments, guys.
Yeah, if I could start that off, I don't really smoke them that often. And that's never been because I don't like them. It's just I usually smoke something else. It's one of those brands that's kind of sneaking under the radar with a lot of quality and a lot of good flavors and a decent selection. It's not like they're overwhelming the market like some people like to complain about Gurkha or Rocky Patel. Like, oh, there's so many of them. What do I choose?
Right.
Some of them kind of taste similar. No, I don't think so. I think that they've made a really quality lineup with some really good marketing behind it. I mean, I love The King is Dead. The band itself. That name to it, the color scheme they chose. It's not over complicated, but it's not very simplistic either. It's very unique looking.
Yeah, it really is.
So I really do love it. And flavor wise, so far, it's a medium smoke with some nice coffee notes to it right now. A little bit of spice on the tongue. My burn is pretty straight, although I did have a little crack in my foot, but it seems to have fallen off. Literally, just a little bit of the wrapper was cracked, but it just broke right off, so I wasn't going to affect the smoke itself.
John Patrick joining us for a bit. Billy as well. Billy, how you doing?
Hey, guys. Glad to see you.
Guys, we are smoking Caldwell's The king is dead this morning. And I just put this question to everybody. What is your opinion on Caldwell cigars? Are you a fan? Are you not a fan? Is it something that always has a home in your humidor? Is it something maybe you don't smoke all that often? Let us know in the comments what you guys have as an impression of Caldwell cigars. Again, like Miguel said, it's not something I really smoke all that often, but when I do, I'm really happy that I do. I've been hearing a lot that the AJ Fernandez collaborations are really good, so I'm definitely going to look for those, see if I can find any of those and try one.
Patrick says never had one, or John Patrick, excuse me, said never had one. I might have to get a hold of some for this weekend then for a giveaway. That might influence our choices. I don't know yet. I just don't know. Don't see my B&M. I get that. Yeah, I think
they are a smaller boutique company, so he had other stuff that he had going on that he was doing, and then he started his own thing. So yeah, you may not see them everywhere. I don't know how they came in to be at Cigars and More. I think that was more of a Michelle making the call and wanting to put them in. And the hard thing about running a cigar shop is that you can only put so much in the humidor. Everything has to be temperature controlled, humidity controlled, and every little space on that shelf is coveted for those reasons. You can't just keep buying new cigars, and throwing them in. You're never gonna have enough room. So it really comes down to, okay, what can I put in here that I think will sell, that I think people want? And like we talked about bringing in new lines, they never want to bring in just one box. If they're a new company and they want to bring brought into your shop, they want a footprint in your humidor. So they want 3 wide, 3 up or down, so they have a nice square in there so you can see their product and it stands out.
Sometimes 4 if they can.
Sometimes 4. So it makes it really hard on the retailer, to do that. They have to basically boot someone out. And, sometimes it's hard because of relationships. Sometimes it's hard because you don't know what to take out, because it may not be the hot cigar right then and there, but it might sell consistently throughout the year. So it really comes down to, what is going to sell in their opinion, and what they can afford to not have anymore. And it's hard. You might think, well, they got a lot of Rockies. Well, yeah, but, to get all the newer Rockies like the ALRs and number 6, you might have to carry all the Rockies. You might not want to give them to you if you don't. To get some of that limited edition Roma Craft stuff, you got to sell a lot of Roma Craft. To have access to some of the Liga stuff, you got to be a Drew Diplomat. To be a Drew Diplomat, you got to buy a lot of stuff.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, I can only imagine what it costs to get that Davidoff shelf, because you have to pay for the actual installation, which they will finance to you very nicely. They will help you, but and then you got to stock it. So there's some of those companies that really do protect the brand in a very aggressive way, and in a way they understand, because they've done this for quite some time.
Mm-hmm.
They understand what goes behind the scenes to make sure they sell, and they sell for you as a retailer. They want to make sure you're moving cigars. You're not selling their cigars. There's no point for you to rebuy. There's no point for them to even go to your shop to do the entire rigmarole, right, from teach you about their cigar, to teach your customers about the cigar, to cut and light, or a whole event.
And it's something that you kind of learn after working in the cigar business for a while. And by no means, you guys, we do not work at Cigars and More. We work with them to promote the store
around them.
Yeah, so they do not pay us for what we do. It's a partnership that we do, and we help them out every once in a while. And they'll ask our opinions. What do you guys think of this? Do you guys think this is going to move? Do you not think it's going to move? And like we talked with Billy and Gus, I asked them to bring in the Atabey. The Atabey has been doing really well. I asked them to bring in Viva. It's been doing really well. I asked them to bring in another one, and that one's not doing so hot. So, even though I thought it was going to do really well, it didn't.
Well, why did you even suggest vape pens? I don't understand that.
I just thought it was a thing, bro.
You had some sick tricks on those skateboards you're giving away, and
peppermint, orange, creamsicle vape pens, bro. What could I go wrong?
Wait, you had creamsicle there?
Yeah.
Oh, all right, maybe I'm gonna try. It's gonna be hats and vapes. It's gonna be a new show. No,
how many boutique cigars are out there? There's a lot. I don't think anybody's ever counted them. Some of them come and go within a year. Some of them are still in the works to be brought out.
Yeah.
So there's a lot. And yeah, Cigars and More has a great humidor. It's the best one, probably
in the San Joaquin Valley.
I was gonna say Cigars Limited is a pretty damn good one too.
I like theirs, but it's not the same. It's not as many.
Yeah, you're right.
Even not Madera,
Modesto.
Modesto, excuse me, Modesto Cigar Club is huge, and they have multiple sizes of the same cigar. So if you want a certain cigar and you want to try it in every size, you can get it there. If they've got it, you can get it there. But I think for variety of cigar and facings that aren't exactly the same but different sizes, I say Cigars and More is number one in the valley.
Yeah, I could get behind that.
No discredit to any of the other ones though. There are a lot of awesome.
No, I still love the Cigar Club in Modesto. Still love Cigars Limited out in Fresno. Great people, good lounges, good selections. But yeah, I do think Cigar. Yeah, you're probably right. Cigar More would edge them out.
And put a chapter in your book. I think the book might have to happen, Frankie. I think we're gonna have to make that.
The only problem with that, Billy, is that by the time we get done with the book, it's published. There'll be more, and some of the ones that we have in that book will no longer be around.
Might be gone. Yeah.
So that's the only problem with that.
Here's my thinking: is that's why we do the book digitally, so we can go in and change it as needed. You can do second, third editions, all that great stuff. And you know what? Yeah, expect by the end of the year for something from us that'll be the start of this. And obviously, Facebook and Patreon members will see the progress and what it is first. So they'll be able to help us out. Like, hey, you're missing this, or this doesn't really even need to be in here, or you're missing this whole thing. Go add this to the book. Add the different colors to the wrappers and how they get it that way, or something.
Yeah,
things that we aren't thinking of. So if you're a Patreon supporter, if you're a Facebook supporter, be on the lookout for that, because it's time to get to work. I'm gonna get to work on that.
Boyd's, yeah, I've heard of Boyd's. I've never got a chance to go. I've always wanted to. I hear great things about it. So that'll definitely be one I have to get on my list. It's down in LA, right? Let me know if I'm right on that one. Maybe do an online reference guide. Yes.
We met them at Vintage Havana, I believe, right? Because they're the ones that they work with to get some of their stuff when they're like buying bulk. If I remember correctly, I think they were at the 1 year.
Yeah, I don't remember that. Yeah.
But yeah, I've heard great things about Boyd's. I would love to go. We gotta get started getting out there now.
Oh yeah.
It might be another month before things are really back open all the way, but that's not that long. And no. I'm very excited to start getting back on the.
Paso Robles. There we go. Yes. I'm thinking the wrong direction. Okay. Yeah. Yes. Mitch talks about it. So does Jeremy. And
huge selection.
Randy. Randy also talks about it. Yeah, okay. I know what you're talking about.
Oh, which Randy? Talking Bad Randy?
Bad Randy.
Oh, well, I can't go there. Bad Randy's there? Can't do it. No, I'm just kidding. It's owned by JMG. Okay, all right. Maybe I'm thinking of a different spot. All I know is they have a very large humidor, the other one, and a very large lounge, like it's warehouse size that they built into. And I'm pretty excited to go there too.
Yeah, that's cool.
I'm actually thinking it's the other direction though. I think you are going the direction I was thinking, and now is what it is, guys. I apologize. Either way, there are some great selections in California still.
Oh yeah.
It just depends on where you're looking. I mean, you can go down to let's see. You go down to Mardo's. The shop itself has got a great selection. You go online. I think it's even more. And then some different deals as far as like 5-packs and whatnot goes. Go to Expose, which I could have swore I saw Dino put a sign saying they're open.
Awesome.
And they have, from last time we were there, they had, I believe, the last 5 years worth of #1 cigars, not including anything that might have been Cuban.
Yeah, he's got a lot of great stuff. He had the Opus X Purple Rain in there. He had tons of Padron. I mean, he was getting the upper class stuff, so that was really cool to see. So good job, Dino, on that one.
Oh, 100%. And that is, again, it's a gentleman's club, but they still have a wonderful selection. They got great food, so it's a really cool place to hang out and have a cigar you can actually smoke at. And I like that. I like that a lot.
Yeah, sorry, getting back on now.
It's been happening to me a little bit too, but it kind of subsided once I got into it just a little bit more. So far, though, I mean, there's a little bit of ash kind of sticking around, but not bad. Pretty straight burn still. I think Frankie's doing much better than mine. Looks really nice.
It's a little bit hard packed. I can feel it. It's a little tight in the middle there. So I was trying to work it out just a little bit. But anything that, just a little bit of a firm pack in there.
And John, This is the King is Dead by Caldwell. Mine right now is coming in definitely more of a medium body. I know they have heavier choices out there, but it's medium right now. It's got really nice coffee notes that pair really well with my black coffee.
I was saying I'm getting strong oak flavors out of it.
So yeah, some woodiness.
Really strong woodiness out of it. Not a whole lot of spice to be found. But yeah.
Blend and such. Oh my goodness, I don't have the blend on me.
I will get you the blend right now.
Frankie,
let me get that for you.
Frankie is on it. He is on it. 100%.
I'm on it.
Clear off a little bit. It's ash, and they have a couple other choices from Caldwell over at Cigars and More. John, if you've seen it, like as you said, you've seen it before, but they're all right above that Drew Estate line. And that whole wall, if it wasn't for Caldwell being right there, would just be a lot of Drew Estate. It already is a lot, but
so it's a 2008 Dominican Negrito wrapper. They say it's a dark wrapper, but it's really not. It's a medium brown like wrapper.
Yeah.
Let's see, Corojo binder. So it's a little. That's where you get a little bit of spice from, and Dominican fillers. So it's an all Dominican cigar.
Do you have the blender on there?
Yeah, Robert Caldwell.
Yeah. That's I just want to make sure I wasn't. Yeah, it's Caldwell. Yeah.
But yeah, so yeah, they say it's a dark wrapper. To me, it does not look dark at all. I've seen much darker Oscuro wrappers, but maybe for the leaf itself, the type of leaf it is, they think it's a little bit darker. But you do get, for me, you do get some really nice wood flavors, wood notes. You get a little bit of that coffee in there. You do get just a hint of that spice that's coming through. So, you know, if you're used to thinking Dominican cigars and you think La Flor Dominicana with the strength that they give in a lot of their cigars, it's not like that. It's a lot smoother, a lot more mellow cigar than I would say any LFD. So if you just try not to compare the two, in my opinion.
Yeah, no, I think it's got a very different flavor profile, and I love that about cigars in general, and about products like this is that take the same take the same ingredients, make something completely different and wonderful.
Yeah,
and that's definitely not the case here. It's not that they're using the exact same leaves and just rolling differently. There's so many variations from region to region, country to country, farm to farm, plot of land to plot of land. It's different. How they ferment things. There's so much that goes into it, but you could take something so uniformed as these beautiful leaves they have and create something so drastically different from the King is Dead to the Lennox or something. Mm-hmm. And I wish I could think of one that would be better profile, like similar as far as an LFD to this guy right here. I apologize, but it really does blow my mind when you have a San Andreas, like let's say the Azteca to the Rocky Patel, and they have a couple of similar notes because of the wrapper, you know, but the rest of it, what they add, what they do to it, how they age it, becomes a completely different experience. And just like we were talking with Viva La Vida, the aging, the fermenting, and the same cigar in different sizes becomes a whole new experience. Becomes a heavier cigar, becomes a little creamier, becomes a little smoother here, a little more complex on this one. It's unbelievable the kind of combinations you can come up with.
Yeah.
Well, I don't think we're ever going to run out of good cigars. There's always going to be something new coming up, and I'm excited about that.
Yeah, and I like this comment that AJ was in there somewhere. He's everywhere. Yeah, it seems about right.
The age of the Caldwell Bay AJ, I think it's in there somewhere.
They have one. It's the T. It's for AJ Caldwell and Booth. If I remember correctly, it's called the T. And there's two versions, I believe, and they were pretty good.
Yeah, I liked that. But is that Caldwell selling that, or is that it's okay? So it is them, and it's a collaboration. All three of those guys doing their thing. Man, that's awesome. I did not know that was Caldwell. Thank you. I just saw them next to each other, but I never really put that together. Sometimes it's not like the boxes are so vastly different you wouldn't be able to tell. But I just kind of looked and just saw cigars. Sometimes that's a problem I have. I just see cigars, and all of a sudden, oh, this is the same brand as this guy, or this is the same company, the same manufacturer over here. And to be honest, I don't have any super preference to one blender or one company in general, just at all.
Right.
I think there's just so many good cigars out there. Even maybe, hey, if you're not the biggest fan of one person, but you find one thing you really like from, well, then that's what you like. You don't have to enjoy everything that person makes. You don't have to hate on everything that Gurkha makes. I know that's a fun thing to do, but there's just so many good cigars that sooner or later, even a company that you don't really care for, they're going to probably make something that surprises you.
Very true.
And that's a really good reason to kind of keep an open mind to try different stuff. If it's new to your shop and it catches your eye, smoke it. If it doesn't, don't worry about it. It's not the biggest thing in the world. There's plenty of cigars that you don't even need to try new things. If you don't want, you can stick in your ways. Hopefully, they don't change the blend on you.
Yeah. Now, I saw that. Excuse me. Sorry, guys. Back on my mouth. I saw that Avo came out with a new cigar with a hefty price tag on it. I'll do some more research on it, but I'm a little skeptical on buying anything anymore from Avo with what they did in the past. For those of you that don't know, Avo came out recently within the last year called their Unexpected line. And they had 4 cigars. They had different color bands on them, yellow, blue, red, and green. And they call them everything different. Unexpected celebration, unexpected experience, unexpected whatever. And they marketed them as new cigars. So, Avo, in my opinion, was a very good cigar company. I love the Ritmo Syncro. I thought that was a fantastic cigar. And, people were buying them. Shops were buying them. Consumers were buying them. People were talking about them. And then a few months later, Avo comes out and says, well, just kidding. These are actually our original core line cigars. We just repackaged them to bring them back to your attention. So people got pissed because now you had 2 of the exact same cigars in your humidor taking up space with just different bands and boxes. And people did not take that well. It was a big publicity fail for them. And I don't know what it's going to take to get them to come back and recover from that. So we'll have to wait and see.
Yeah, I was still pretty pissed about that. Although you brought up some good points in the beginning of that they were just trying something new, and I really do respect that you're trying to see some positive in that.
Yeah,
and I don't know, it really did rub people the wrong way.
Very much so.
For a retailer, especially, and for consumers too, but for retailers especially, that's kind of a jerk move.
Yeah.
And it looks like I might have a guest today. Thank goodness. I'm going to bring her on. You ready?
Yep.
Well, hey there.
Hey, how are you?
Doing well. I can kind of hear you.
What do I do?
There we go. No, you're good. You're good. It was just that starting up a little
bit.
Which
cigar would you like me to smoke? You sent me 2.
Well, I sent you 2 just to kind of give you an idea. But before we even get into this cigar is second, Sparkle first. Everybody, this is Sparkle. She has been working with us for quite some time now. Gosh, when did we meet? It was like October
2017, I believe. It was either or 2018.
Yeah. In fact, you should have met this guy that time. That's when you were over at the Beer Fest with Mitch.
Oh, yeah.
It was over at a convention in Fresno, and I did not realize how much you're into cigars. I've always wanted to get you on the show, so I'm really glad to see you here.
I love cigars, and I think a lot of women are into it, but maybe it's like taboo to be into it. So, speaking of which, did you see my show yesterday?
No, I had the Girls Go and Gen stuff going on.
Because I was on Air Force One, and it was the same one that Bill Clinton was on.
Oh, cool.
Something about that made me think of cigars.
There's something in there. Something in there, I believe.
I'm sorry, keep moving the camera. Is that good? Do you have a good view? You can see me in the pool?
You look great. The pool looked great. I wish I was in it right now because it's getting warm.
I know, right? I actually it was a little too cold a little bit, like a half an hour ago. Now I'm like, it's perfect. I should be able to go in there. Nice.
I like it. But yeah, I sent you a couple of cigars. Do you want to show them off real quick? And we can decide from there.
So this one is the Charter Oak.
One of my favorites.
Let me see. Where's the other one? I do with the other one. I put it somewhere. Oh, it's right here. I got it. This one is the sorry if my camera's wonky. It's the Oscar.
I said,
oh, the Superfly.
Yeah, that is the Superfly Connecticut.
So which one am I gonna like more?
Ooh, that's a hard. You know what? I'm gonna let Frankie take this one. I think he's got this.
I would definitely go the Superfly.
Because I'm Superfly.
Exactly.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Do you want to light this cigarette? I'm being such a diva right now, because I'm on this show. I feel all special being on this show. It's like I can be a diva when I'm with you guys.
You are allowed to be, yes, 100%, yes. And then
we always have good times when we're together, and it's I haven't seen you in like a year or so.
It's been way too long. It has been a crazy last few months, and I hope this all clears up soon so we can do some more work together. Because this is just a part of this.
And then I haven't seen you since I used to drive an electric Fiat, and I used to take the train to come see you guys in Bakersfield.
Yeah,
that is dedication right there. That's how much I loved you guys. I took the train from electric car, and we always had a good time.
Oh, 100%, yeah. And we've always talked about doing the cigar show together and getting you on here. So now we're gonna have to probably do this more often. First of all, it's probably gonna have to happen. And then real quick, in the comments, we've got AJ Brown. How you doing? James, Brett, John, and they all say hello. And I need some holy shish. I don't know what that is.
Holy shish. Oh my God. It's really good Armenian food. And they do food delivery. So, somehow we'll link it up. We also have, if you like kebabs, we have Kebab Land. So we have a lot of good Armenian, Middle Eastern food going on in Fresno. But we're only 2 hours away. So we could totally bring it to you. You got to try a little bit of every. Oh, you're on a diet. Wait, you can't have fun food anymore, huh, Miguel?
I could cheat once in a while. I'm down for some Armenian food. I love kebabs.
Right.
I'm not gonna pass that up. That sounds too good to skip out on. All right.
Yeah, no, we got to get it going on. The next time you have a movie set, which I see you're doing a lot of stuff. Are you casting me in anything? Am I part of some of the stuff you got going on?
Yeah.
But what's
the
last one? Because you're casting left and right. I'm like, what am I doing? What's my part? What's my role? Which one's I?
Well, what happened was the first one that I wanted you in, I can't do right now because it was bigger than I can do with everything going on.
Christmas Party Massacre.
Yeah, that one too. Yeah, there's two. Well, that one the investor fell out last minute. Literally, was stringing me along until about a week before. And then I can't do it after all. And
got to get that money first, Miguel.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Oh God, that was a headache and a half. But then the next one we wanted to do was We Own the Night Shift, which was a comedy, and that half the things that we're going to use are closed right now.
Thank God for the comedy. We need more comedy. We do.
Yeah, there's a lot of great horror though in the Valley, in our area. A lot of great horror filmmakers. Love Michael. But
so you're going to watch our show, The Strange Files. It debuts June 12th on Avail TV, and I host it. It's kind of like The Twilight Zone meets Elvira. I have an accent. So, I hope that this is really fun. It was so much fun to do, and I think people are going to like it. It's basically, each episode we show a horror short film, and it'll really expose a lot of filmmakers that do horror short films. So I think this is going to be fun. Very
nice. I love that. Helping out other filmmakers, making some good content. That's the perfect combo right there.
Mm-hmm.
So if you have a horror short film, send it to Michael, and we could probably put it on next season.
Yeah, we've been talking about that. So I'm definitely going to hit him up about that. There's a couple of things I've been wanting to work with him on. And now that things are looking up, things are looking a lot better now out there. People are back to business. Dine-in's coming up. I want to get out to Fresno and go see everybody because there's a bunch of you guys out there. I miss all y'all. It's too much to be here all the time.
And I love how we get along. A lot of times Fresno and Bakersfield is like the rap East Coast, West Coast world. And I'm like, we're like the same town, just 2 hours away, guys. Come on, let's all get along.
Yeah, once you're in the valley, it's kind of all the same to me. It
really.
Yeah.
Real quick in the questions here, they're asking if they wanted to follow you on Facebook or Instagram, where could they follow you?
Sparkle Sujan. So look at me on Instagram and Facebook, Sparkle Sujan. And I'm always posting, always doing stuff. And I have my show every week, Thursdays at 4. That doesn't compete with you, right? You don't have a show Thursday at 4, right? It's at 5, right?
Well, we do one at 2, and sometimes that runs long. So sometimes right when your show's coming on, we're kind of wrapping up.
Right.
Barely, yeah. No, it's kind of the perfect window right there. So I have something to watch after I'm done with our boring stuff. I got to go check out something awesome.
And I've been doing some fun stuff lately. I moved to KP1 Studios. You probably know KP.
Yeah.
And I have a little bit more freedom to go on location to do Skype because I used to just do live where people are coming in the studio. So now I move around a little bit more and I get to like interview all my friends from around the country because, you know, I've lived in LA for 15 years. I've been around and I couldn't really interview them on a Central Valley talk show that was exclusively for Fresno. Now I can interview, you know, you guys, and I see what you guys are doing, and not just you guys, but your host. I've been really into Joe lately. Like I
love her.
A fan of hers.
Yeah. She's wonderful.
Yeah.
Did you get a chance to meet her in Fresno, right? I think she was.
No, wait, was she at one of the cons?
She was at the one that we met at, but she wasn't running around the entire time. She had to do all the work for me, basically, so I could go talk to people.
Shocker. You got a hot girl do all the work for you.
People want to see pretty faces. It's hard. It's a real struggle.
I remember meeting her, but I want to meet her now. I mean, she is so badass. I love it.
She is wonderful. She really helps us keep a lot of stuff going. Her and Lauren are really some rocks I can count on to really help me keep everything going.
Oh yeah.
And I would love to get you guys together to talk some horror stuff. And I actually want to talk a little bit more about today's show for you with George A. Romero's son. I've been talking to them for a little while about a project that another buddy of mine is making, and he's going to help produce. So I'm really excited for him, my buddy Greg, out in Texas. And can you tell us, because you and Michael are going to be on that together, right?
Right. So, yeah, I'm all excited, and I have no idea what they're going to ask us. I'm sure it's going to be about, you know, our June 12th Strange Files premiere. And I mean, they're such legends. They're the interesting ones, but yet, you know, they take the time for us. Hopefully Michael does all the talking and I'm just there like, no, we were very blessed and honored to be asked to do it.
All right. Yeah. No, it's true. And but really cool guys though. That's the thing. The brigade, the show they do. Can you tell us what time it's going to be on today real quick, just so everyone knows?
It's at 6 p.m. our time and then 9 p.m. Eastern. So it's 6 p.m. and I'm going to be in the middle of work. I told my boss I had to take a 30-minute break, clock out, clock in, because you know how everything's going right now. You know me, I had 5 jobs going for a year and a half, and I pretty much lost most of them when this happened. So, you know, time's money, and I wasn't going to say no to that because it was such a big honor to be on this show tonight. So I'm like, I'm going to make it all work. That's how we're going to do it.
Yeah, see, I love that. I love your hustle, because every time I see you online, it's work related or keeping something going and expanding, never stopping. You know, I love that, and that's why I love working with you, because you're such a hard worker, and I really do appreciate that.
And we have a good time. It never feels like work when we're working together.
Right? Yeah. I mean, don't get me wrong. Work is important, but if you can have fun while you're doing it, it makes it a lot better.
And Johnny wants to know how
around the right people. It's a fun time.
Yeah. How you enjoying this?
It's going to be good, but I'm excited about this show. It's like I have 2 awesome shows with 2 awesome hosts. It was like a double whammy for me today. What a great Friday! I start with you guys and end with the George A. Romero. Is like, it doesn't get better than this.
I got to agree. Yeah, that's a pretty dang good day. Yeah. But we got to also get you on like a Saturday show too, because that's when we go for the full hour.
What goes on Saturday?
Usually it's we're still talking, you know, just cigars, but we usually bring in something to pair with it, a good last time we had a tequila, Dami Mas tequila, which is finished in cognac barrels.
Yeah.
And it's so freaking good. I got to get a hold of some for you because I think you're going to enjoy it. Pretty dang great.
I feel a little dizziness. Is it dizzy on my end or your end?
I think the camera's starting to break up a little bit. I'm so sorry. Internet just
on me? Or your? We don't know.
It might be us. I'm not sure. Oh, I'm so sorry. Dang it. It likes to do this from time to time, especially lately with everybody on streaming so much. The internet.
I know. Those are a lot of challenges I face with my show, and it's really interesting that everything that's going on and still trying to go forward on all of our streaming that we do, because people started doing it that weren't doing it before the pandemic. So
yeah, I mean, just with our little bit of market we have here, because cigars is a very niche topic. How many shows popped up in the last 2 months?
A lot of them.
And I don't get me wrong, I like a lot of them, but it's just very hard to promote our thing when there's other people that I also want to promote, because I like hearing them talk about stuff. A lot of really great information out there, so it gets rough.
I wonder how they're doing, their economy's doing with the cigar industry, how it's affected them. I haven't really heard their take on it.
Well, it's been rough, because the cigars, they all come from, the Dominican and Honduras and Nicaragua, and, they're suffering. So when they suffer, we feel it. They're doing what they can to still fulfill the needs, but a lot of the factories had to close down, and, it's put a lot of stuff on hold. The big trade show was canceled. All the new cigars that were supposed to come out this year have all been pushed back. Very few of them are still making the release date because they just don't have enough supply. And, even though we're feeling it hard here, I mean, I can't even begin to imagine, how Nicaragua and Honduras are feeling it down there. It's got to be bad.
Yeah.
I can only imagine. And I don't know how you guys are doing, but, I've always had the worker life, and now I'm trying to enjoy the leisurely life. And I've not gotten my stimulus check. And I'm having a problem with my unemployment. They were supposed to send me my papers on May 21st. Every time I call the number, they're like, there's a high volume of calls. And I'm like, I don't know how to get free money. This isn't my thing. I'm like, does anyone tell me how to get free money around here?
I've never done this before. I've never not worked. It's almost surreal. It feels so weird. Yeah, I don't care for it. I really don't.
I really don't either.
I am glad they're helping people, though.
Did you get your stim checks, you guys?
Stim came in here. Okay, yeah, it came through. But
what about unemployment? Or you guys didn't try to?
It didn't work. I'm a freelancer. Nothing's in the freelance bucket. I never put into it, so.
Well, that's what I thought initially, but then I heard then something did open up for us independent contractors. So I've been trying to get that. Can you hear me?
Yeah. Okay, yeah. We had a bit of a hiccup, but you're back.
I don't know what.
I think our internet's messing up too. I'm so sorry, Sparkle.
It's okay. I mean, I could just sit here and smile.
I'm okay with that.
I don't think anybody would have a problem with that whatsoever.
No.
Just real quick, our buddy Dean, he did his first catch and cook yesterday. So he was catching greenlings, and he said he cooked them blackened under the rocks under the bridge. That's pretty cool. And Johnny wants to know how your cigar is.
I am loving this cigar. Good choice, guys. We're gonna make this a thing. I'm gonna have more women around that like the cigars.
Please, because there's a lot of great ladies in the industry, but we need more. I feel like it kind of gets lost in translation there. That there's so many ladies who do enjoy cigar. There's women who are part of the business, who run great lounges, who run great manufacturing production lines, and I think they need to be highlighted just a little bit more.
Yep.
To really show that you need other perspectives to make something really great.
Right. What about hookah? You guys ever smoke hookah?
I've had once. So you gotta teach me a little bit more.
And I want to give a shout out to Kojak. Kojak's birthday's today. It's one of my fans, and you guys know how important fans are. We'd be nothing without them.
Yeah, absolutely. I actually have to get going. I have an appointment to get tires on the car, so I've got to go do that. But do me a favor, send Miguel a picture of you with your cigar, so we can post it later to the Instagram.
Oh, of course. I'll do the full body. I got the backdrop going on. Like, we got it all for you guys. Miguel, do you got to get going too?
What's that? No, I got a few more minutes. I will stay around for a little bit longer. This guy, he can take care of the other stuff to start off. I'll be right there, bro. Okay. Yeah.
And then he doubled by. You guys have a lot of guests today too going on a Friday morning.
I'm surprised how many people we've gotten to be on this early. Because once I tell some of them, they're like, "You do what?" And I thought everybody was like, "It'd be easy." I thought 8 o'clock wouldn't be too bad, you know. But I guess it's a little early for some. But yeah, last night we checked our tires and they're showing metal. So yeah, we got to get those changed out.
No.
Yeah, it wasn't safe, but yeah, we're fine. It's whatever.
Yeah, tires are a pain in the butt. I have this a sports car now. It's really cute. Now I can come in style when I come see you guys in Bakersfield.
I like it.
Working and I have this car. It's a Spider, so it's like half Fiat, half Miata. It's really cute.
I love it. You probably look good in it too, I'm guessing. That's just, I have a feeling.
Yeah. Oh, I should take a picture of me with the cigar and the car. I mean, like, it doesn't get better than that.
I love it.
But
now,
yeah, the tire lights always come on. You know, sports car, you're low to the ground. And then the other day I was told my alignment might be a little off. So I'm with you guys on the tires. It's like,
you gotta be careful. Those are kind of important. Those and the brakes, for some reason, they help you out a lot. Who knew? Excuse me. But yeah, Sparkle, I'm sorry, we're breaking up, and I cannot. I'm not hearing you very well. I think we're gonna have to cut it for this one. But
okay.
Can I lock you in for a Saturday sometime?
Sure. What time on Saturday?
We start at 7 o'clock on Saturday nights. That's the hour show right there. That's the most important one, and I've been wanting to get you on there for a while. So now
I'll have a cocktail then.
What's that?
I could have a cocktail then.
Oh hell yeah! Oh, of course, yeah. In fact, once this is all closed down, I'm gonna go to you. We're gonna have a cigar in Fresno, one of their lounges, because there's some beautiful places in Fresno to smoke.
There are in Fig Garden. I know some places I go to. They're amazing.
Nice. Yeah. See, I miss Fresno. Sad. I miss you. And then
I miss you too. Well, keep me posted on everything, whatever I'm supposed to do, whether it's host the show, act. I do it all for you, Miguel.
You really do. You're one of the people I can count on always, like every time. All right, miss. I'm gonna let you go. You have a great day. I cannot wait to watch you tonight. Tell Michael I said hi for me. All right.
I will.
All right, miss. I'll talk to you later. Bye.
Bye-bye.
All right, everybody. You have a good one. We will see you next time. We'll see you tomorrow at 7 o'clock. And other than that, be sure to sign up for Facebook supporter if you want a chance to win a little extra. I got a spider on my leg. Excuse me. Do it. Sign up, please. Let's help out Cigars for Warriors. Let's win some free stuff. Let's get these numbers up, and let's keep the show going. Thank you guys so much for joining. I can't wait to have Sparkle on again. And you guys stay safe, stay smoky, and we will see you tomorrow.